So my name is Dr. Kwaku Okai. I'm a medical practitioner, specifically a gynecologist, working with the Presby Health Service in Ghana. I serve as one of two doctors in the entire region, in the Upper East region of Ghana. And I got into contact with Merck Foundation through the Ghana Medical Association in collaboration with the First Lady's Office of Ghana. The country identified my area as a priority need, for which the services of IVF and assisted reproductive technology was much needed, since most of the centers were centered in the lower parts of the country, predominantly the capital region. So in collaboration with the medical president and then through letters from the office of the First Lady, I was fortunately selected for the program, where I did my sexual and reproductive medicine program first with the University of Wales within the 2021-2022 academic year, both for my postgraduate diploma and then my MSc, and then subsequently speaking through Merck Foundation, I felt the advanced assisted fertility program would be of much benefit and complement the whole program, so that I could be able to offer better services to the people that I was serving. So in my country, specifically where I work, the main challenge with infertility care is usually the cost and then the accessibility. Infertility has been centered in, like I said previously, in the capital regions, and people would have to move a lot of kilometers down there just to access fertility care, and it doesn't come very cheap. And so for my country, that is one of the main problems. I also serve in a region where there is a huge stigma towards people who are infertile, particularly women. For the public sectors, we currently don't have any operating IVF center in my country, Ghana. What we have is a quasi-government, which is purely run by the University of Ghana, which we call the University of Ghana Medical Center, which delivered their first IVF baby this November. That's this November. We are currently in December. So they delivered their first baby this November, and their practices are very, very regulated. I mean, until it came into the news, people didn't even have an idea that they were running such a service. So I think currently Merck Foundation is doing very well with the training of embryologists in my country. There are quite a number that I personally know of, and the challenge is because these IVF services are not offered outside the capital region, they are forced to stay in the capital to enhance their skills. And so if there is anything that the foundation can do to help, or the country can do to help, it's to train other health workers beyond embryologists and now advanced ART specialists, particularly nurses, more doctors to do the practical IVF, and then the embryologists who are currently being trained could follow them into the hinterlands and then help to establish these facilities in the government institutions, the public institutions, and then far away from the capital, where they may get closer access to the people who really need the services. This program has been very, very insightful. It's a 3-month program, and right from the very beginning, they brief you over the overview of everything that you are going to have. The training involves having a feel of a lot of simulations and doing a lot of observations in the initial phase of the training. And then for the next phase, you are assisted and guided through some of the procedures to be able to have a feel on real patients. And then currently I find myself in the very last month, where I am left to do a lot of things with observation from the back end. So the program has been very, very insightful. Personally, I feel like I've gained a lot of competence in some otherwise very difficult procedures I couldn't perform back at home, and I am more than ever ready to go back and then hit the ground running and then put some of these things I've learned into practice and see how best I can help my patient. My plan has been sort of stratified. I feel like one of the great things that we could do is to advocate for more people to have the training, or more people to show interest in this field. And when they show interest, it goes beyond just staying in the capitals, but bringing it to other parts of the country where a lot of people may have access into it. So one of the key things I plan on doing is to advocate for more people to have this kind of training and not remain in the capital cities when they are done with the training, but then they come back to their various respective regions and offer these services to more people. The second bit is that I find myself in a position where I train other cadres of staff, and so I would want to impact this thing that I've learned not only to myself but to the immediate team, and then when they also get the opportunity to come for this training, they may also learn better. And then finally, I am in a training where I hope to become a reproductive endocrinologist and an infertility specialist. And so ultimately, one of my goals is to also open my own center whilst I also operate in the public sector, because of just the regulatory challenges operating or doing IVF in the government sector, so that I can reach out to more people. So I want to use the opportunity to thank the Merck Foundation. I met Merck Foundation in 2020, and throughout my sexual reproductive journey up until this point of doing the advanced fertility specialist program, it's been enormous help to me. I can see the growth and then potential that and the efforts of the foundation in trying to reach out to people, the underserved regions of various countries. My immense gratitude for the foundation. I mean, it's been a wonderful 3 years with them. At any point in time when I needed help, be it to the next step, they've always been there. There's been no delay. I think I've probably had one of the smoothest rides. There was no delay between my postgraduate training and the MSc, and just when I finished the MSc, there was also no gap between that and coming to do this program. I want to thank all staff and everybody at Merck Foundation for the investment they've made into me, and then I really want to assure them that this training is not only going to benefit me in terms of my capacity building, but then I'm going to reach out to not just the immediate people around me, but to the whole country of Ghana, and give back all that has been deposited in me, so that my learning and then my training would benefit the country as a whole. Thank you very much, Merck Foundation. You are indeed more than a mother. Another thanks to the Office of the First Lady, the Minister of Health of Ghana, for collaborating and facilitating this together with the Ghana Medical Association. Thank you.